right, hello everyone. Hello. Hope you all are doing well. My name is Josh, aka Time Frame, and if you're new to the channel, I am a variety streamer who pretty much plays whatever game happens to be floating my boat at any given time. Tonight we are going to be playing some more of the Altars. Hoopy doopy yourself there, Cap. Good to see you. For those of you who are watching on TikTok, do know that I am watching the chat there, and I'm more than happy to talk with you as well. Same with the folks watching on YouTube. Although we do primarily stream on Twitch, I do multi-stream via Stream Elements, and we finally got it down to the fact that the only thing different with the TikTok side is we are vertical and we don't have transitions. So otherwise, pretty much the same there. But feel free on whatever platform you happen to be watching us, give us a shout out, say hi. I would love to have you talking with us either there. Hello there, Gusty. By the way, I do see you in the chat. Thank you for being here as well. Flippy Shoopy yourself, or Floppy Shoopy, Floppy Shoopy. Okay. Anyways, again, we are going to be playing the Altars tonight. Had a lot of fun with that last week, and I am looking forward to seeing how much more chaotic and weird this game gets. Well, no multiplayer tomorrow. We decided we're still, well, for one, Raz is going to be at a concert watching Baby Metal and Black Veil Bride without us, which is not fair. I'm very jealous. Words, sir? No. I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't have any tough fire in there. What are you talking about? I'm doing the tinny sound. We're getting double audio. I muted that. Hold on. I muted it last time. That should be better now. I'm going to have to remember to do that every single scooping time. That's annoying. I don't know why it shows up. I can't hide it. But yeah, it's basically... Thank you, Gusty. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's for whatever reason, it likes to double up the mic because the TikTok, the TikTok canvas uses it. So it doesn't like to use the mic that I use on the standard OBS side. So that is that's where the duplication comes from. Well, anyways, so not much else there. Obviously, I think Monday is going to be the final episode of, or I'm pretty sure Monday will be the final episode of our playthrough of South of Midnight. So we'll probably be moving the Altered over to Mondays once that goes through. And then, not sure. Yeah, you definitely aged yourself with that reference, Gusty, but that's okay. But yeah, we are going to, well, I haven't decided what my next game is going to be. Probably do a couple short games before I jump into yet another long one on Wednesdays. But probably do some spoopy gaming, you know, as is typical for me. As is typical for short-term single-player games. So, and no cap, it won't be Alien Isolation because that's not short-term. So there, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and get actually into the game proper, since that's what you're here for. Now, let's see. Let's get into this. Okay, there we go. And so let's see where we left off. So I'm assuming when we move, that does get everything kind of get us away from the sun coming down. So yeah, tinny sound is back because I have to. 1 second. That's the other weird thing is I'm used to it remembering the status of from screen to screen. So the different modes, yeah.
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing.
There's a thing. Okay, he's in the kitchen. It should be no. Oh wait, excuse me. Gotta start our day off properly.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
Gotta pet the sheep. Gotta pet the sheep. Okay. What you need, buddy? You look tired.
Whoa, you look tired, man. Everything okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed. All right. No need to be so dramatic about it. I'll get you a proper dorm. Sounds like a promise.
Should be simple enough. I do need more. I need more metal though, so I'm gonna have to go get more. Okay. Anyway, so all right, so we'll take care of that. Yeah, totally. I mean, I kind of wondered how they were going to be handling that. So, okay, so we were working on the metals outpost, so we're going to go ahead and jump over there. We still need to make the enriched metals, but we need the metals outpost to make another outpost. So. So Jan should be show. The Jan is working on that now. Okay. So we've got the deposit there. Let's go ahead and I want to search what's in this area here. Oh. Well. That didn't work out for them. But hey. Secret alien. A murderous alien hides among the crew of a space mission. Friendship will be put to the test.
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
I see another interactable. Hold on. Okay, so while he works on that, let's go ahead and do a little bit of exploring. Kind of make a long way toward. Actually, no, we're gonna jump back over here. We're actually just gonna jump, fast travel back. See if we have enough metal to make what we need. Because we need to make more pylons. Or okay, so we need to make a mining outpost. Oh no, we're making one already. So most today, it looks like. Okay, so really don't have time to go out and do a whole lot more exploring. No, I have not determined what other meat is needed yet. I'm sure that's coming, but... Okay, dormitory... Oh, dormitory's big. Okay. So... What modules are not connected? Oh, they're... Actually, oh no, because that won't allow that. I don't think that'll allow the computer to be connected if we do that. Nope. And no, I don't think that'll work. But there, now it is. There we are. Oh, but of course Yana's working, so... Oh, we probably can make a few more meals. We got 20 meals there. Check out the dormitory, see how it looks. That's room for 4 at least, so that should work. So even though it's melting down of rock formation on it, whereas the cartridge should work. How does it already look wore down when you literally just built it? Right? Right? Not really much of any place I can go, so I'm just waiting for him to get back. Do a little bit of exploring. Or this time I can't leave. Oh, there you go. I don't have long, but...
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river. Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around. Wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
I like the new metals outpost. Good, solid choice. Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for. Hallelujah. I hope you sleep well tonight. I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization. Sweet dreams, then.
Everything's in good state. That's good. No incoming calls. I can't make outgoing calls because I'm not important enough. Just kind of hanging out in small storage, bud. Yeah, the plugin says the rating. Yeah, probably we'll see. Well, because it's not told me I needed to, but probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I also need radiation healing because I've taken on a lot of rads. Let's check out. Oh, this is the refinery. Yeah, don't have anything too cute for me. I don't think we've discovered any new altars, so. Oh, well, okay. I take that back. Doctor heals altars 8 faster. The infirmary cooks food faster. Another crappy day at school. You're taking the longer route home. I don't have the levels yet, but you should intervene instinctively without thinking. You launch forward, take her wallet. They take her wallet and start running before you know it, you're chasing them. Okay. Refiner. That's one I can do. Okay. If I wanted to get if I need a refiner, we have scientists. To research. Well, okay, researching new technologies would be good. Botanist. Don't have a greenhouse yet, so guard. This one's altars in the contemplation room. Oh, I can't. I don't want that one yet. Anyways, miner. That actually could be, getting a miner could be useful. And should I get a doctor or a miner? That's the question. I don't have a facility for because I don't know that I have enough of the rupidium, or yeah, I think it's rupidium. To miner feels important because you're always going to need more materials. Because we have 36 rupidium, so we definitely only have room for one more altar right now. Yeah, I'm thinking miner as well. This one, hard to believe he agreed. And ending up in the mine like Dad, you're pretty sure he was behind that after what you do. Mom's medical bills are piling up. Besides, you're never going to be like him. read his branching path. Be strong for her. You hold back the tears when you look at her in the hospital bed. You know this is coming. Her health deteriorating fast in the last months. Just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Damn, get your crap together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. Extra shifts. Crap. This shift seems endless. You close your eyes and pause for a moment. Funny, when you get home, you wish you were back at work again. But taking extra shifts is exhausting. If only there is anything to come back to. This is pointless. You squint, but the words don't make any sense to you. You promise to get an education, but this is pointless. You'll just make a fool of yourself at the entry exams. Dang it, taking that night shift was a stupid idea. Your head spins and you haven't eaten anything but chocolate bars since yesterday. Who cares about risk? Darn, that was one impressive blast. You take a deep breath. Maybe explosives is a path you should have gone down from the start. The pay is better than the risk. Who cares? Finally, you're doing something useful in the mine. Something not everyone can. Unbearable pain. It comes at you suddenly. The heat, unbearable, crushing. And the pain. The freaking pain in your arm. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. Is this the end? Yeah, you lost your arm there. The pills don't work. You turn up the music. Does that singer always mumble like that? You can't make out the words. You stumble trying to sit back down. Crap, the pills aren't working as they should. You need to wash them down with something. Good thing there's vodka. You're turning right into Dad. Not going back. Stop wasting your life. That dude, your former foreman, is insulting you. You'd hit him if you could. You can't work because you lost your arm, not because you like to drink now and again. Everybody does. What the heck is he talking about? Nobody's mascot. Man, that guy just doesn't give up. Mining in space? That his newest idea? Disability program? No way. You ain't going to be no one's mascot out there. Wait, what's that he saying? You're becoming like your old man? Get the heck out of here. You ain't nothing like Dad. So why can't you forget what the crap creep said to you? He doesn't know crap about you. How hard you tried to keep that promise. Crap. That's exactly what Dad would say. Okay, maybe you could give it a go. But you can't. Can you drop the booze and meds completely? Project Dolly is happening. You must be mad to be doing this. Some miner with no hand, with a history of substance abuse, going to space. This can't end well. Oh boy. So this version of me is gonna be interesting as one word. For sure. Be 7 hours before he's created. Okay. Well, that's plenty of time for us to get to work. Okay, so I'm gonna try to set this up, even though it's gonna increase my rads even more. Good, so that's now connected to the network. So we've got that. I just need someone who's not steeped in rads to handle the next bit. Okay, so we'll go back up. I got an ad break coming up in about a minute here, just as a heads up. we're going to continue checking out that area. But yeah, miner is going to be interesting, that's for sure. Okay, here's our organic area. We just have to find... Okay, that's... Okay. Okay, not that direction. It's going to be more in this direction. Might be a little hot spot here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, we got our hot spot. Okay. And pylon. Oh hey, this is going to connect it directly to the network. Yay! Okay, and so that... Okay, so I want to go back up, check out what's over here. I thought I grabbed all the shallow organic. This is an interesting game. It's definitely fun. I enjoy it. Oh, okay. This is another climb. Okay. Well, we'll do it. We'll do the climb. Rock. Okay. To be able to climb, you need to remove the rocks that are blocking the passage from above. Okay. So we'll have to move around to figure out what's blocking it. Or at least we need to find a way to remove it.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. If only I had a tool to drill through them.
Gee, I wonder. Special equipment is needed to drill through these rocks. Make the drill in the workshop to be able to clear this path. Okay. Head back and go make that drill.
Functionality manual.
Okay, we got the drill. So now... No, I don't need to. I don't need it. Need to do that? Just walk there directly. I'll have to check that out later. Don't understand where I'm supposed to put it. Drill the rocks you need to drill as well as a drill cartridge. I failed to make a cartridge. New altar is ready. Okay. We'll wait till tonight though. Let's finish our work for the night. I guess you. You live and learn, right? Like to. I still got a little bit of time, but it's gonna be need to be quick. Oh, we're getting a phone call too. Oh no, it came with it. So it came with the drill cartridge. Dag nabbit. So I am confused. Oh, I have to get from that. That's why I couldn't. I have to get it from a different angle. Well, we are pretty much done for this in-game night. Empty deposit. Okay, we've been here before. Oh, we got some more video. We'll come back. We will come back. So we got a little bit more rubidium that way. That might even allow me to make yet another altar. So then the question becomes, do I want to check out the new altar first or take the phone call first? What do you think, folks? Phone call? I'm thinking what I'm thinking too.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I'm on it. Just need a little time.
Right. Well, I got in touch because I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Hit me with the good news first.
A rescue party is being organized.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dosky, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much rubidium as possible.
Huh. Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without rubidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit, if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
You either really trust him or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both?
Yeah,
I'm
very much very
not
helpful.
a natural talker.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters. I hope you're not laughing.
I'm starting to wonder if I think Cap. I think you had kind of the right idea. I think everyone sent on this mission were alters. The whole crew is still home. It's your alters that went on the actual journey, or they've created multiple. They created multiple alters to go on the various journeys. Like there could be about 20 of me out there in various similar situations, because you were never intended to come home.
Tell me more about this boss of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mine, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know.
Excuse me, my goodness.
Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You
Got
should.
sidetracked.
He saved your life, in a way.
Want to give him a recap, Captain?
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
I was the only child.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. And wait for contact from my boss.
Life path, okay. So new branches have appeared. Ah, excuse me, my goodness gracious. Alright, let's go to the womb.
Hey, man. You alright?
Alright?
He's got both arms.
Hell no. Feel like I'm fucking dying. Oh, shit. That's it then. I'm dead already.
Yeah, he's addicted to painkillers and alcohol, this one. He's got both.
Relax. It's okay to be confused.
Don't need to tell me that.
You're on strong sedatives.
Mm-hmm. This is one strange dream.
Why don't we give you a mental checkup first, okay?
Yeah. That's what they always say before they break the bad news to you. Shoot.
What's your name?
My name is Jan Dolsky, but I'm seeing fucking double. You should worry about that.
We'll get there. Just fill me in on your role on this mission.
Well, I used to be a miner, but then I lost my hand in an accident. Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck is this? My fucking arm. It's there again. Okay, I'm done with your little survey. Tell me what's going on. What have you done to my body?
See if people can see the boats again. They kind of got disabled halfway through the game last time, so. Can be seen. Okay, good, good. I agree.
I fixed it for you. Who the hell are you? I'm Jan Dolsky. I got stranded on a desolate planet where I found rupidium, so I used it to make you my copy. What the fuck did you drug me with, man? Oh, this is insane. What a trip. It's not a trip. It's reality. Your new reality. Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, Mr. Dolsky, would you be kind enough to tell me why your body's so damn intact? Because if you really are who you claim to be, both of us should be short an arm. That's smart. We're not exact copies. We only share the same DNA. Our minds and memories are different. Okay. I knew it was a fucking mistake the moment I signed up for this goddamn mission. Oh, man. You want to know what's most cruel about what you did?
Thinking between these two here. Yeah, it looks like we're in agreement. So there, yeah, I think we're all in agreement here.
I don't know. Tell me. Keeping all that shit I went through in my head. Now that, my brother, is cruelty. Look, you obviously had a complicated life, so why don't we try to look ahead now? To what?
Not like an either answer, technically. That seems too bubbly, bouncy. That seems... So do you think the gentler touch would be whatever this journey brings?
To whatever this journey brings for us. Oh, no, thanks, man. I've had my share of surprises. In that case, why don't you just kick back and take some time to get used to your new self? Go through the mission logs. They should clear a lot of things up for you. Okay.
Okay. Okay, that didn't seem to go horribly. Could have been better, but didn't go horribly. Okay, so the next question is, do we want to try to get... actually, I didn't check to see how much rupidium we still don't have enough rupidium in storage to do another one anyway, so... Let's see, we can... He doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to talk. Excuse me. Base is still in good state. I think it's bedtime.
Operation functionality.
Actually, is there anything new I can... Oh, I think we're good for now. Go ahead and get a little shut-eye. It does look like I'm losing some of the radiation damage on my own.
To the safer evacuation.
Altars have gathered in the kitchen.
I'm also young, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home. Cheers.
Okay, we're doing good on meals, so yeah, at least they're getting along, exactly. So what I'm gonna do is go here first. We're going to assign. I don't remember how to assign. How did I assign? Oh, there it is. Assignments. There we go. So. He's gonna be minor. We're gonna work technician at the organics so we can get some more organics. I haven't enriched. Oh, that's the uranium. Yeah, which we'll figure that out later. Okay, so. I need to go back here. Okay. So let's go back. Okay, keychain and a self-made mug. Okay.
Where did my stuff landed here?
How did I miss all that last time? Cedric is watching Ironheart and lost track of time. Ah, well, at least you were watching something good. Although I've only seen up to episode 3, so please, no spoilers. I am enjoying it. I understand there's some people who take issue with the fact that, well, Riri starting off as her solo stuff as a criminal. Well, there has been suggested evidence that would happen. So, color me unshocked. shot if it works. Yay! We made it through. That seems concerning. Oh, this is a mineable rubidium deposit. Okay then. How's that for? Four, 5, 6 have dropped. I'd watched through 3 as a couple nights ago. The reason for raising alternative revenue stream is actually a plus. Yeah, I mean it makes total sense. I need a new mining outpost. I don't have one currently. Okay. Grab all these little deposits at the very least. Make myself another welcome back to those of you who are on break. So that is my way up here now. I think if it was Laura, I assume Riri is from Wakanda. And although I don't know about the crime element, whether that was true to the original comics, but her being just a random, a semi-random person who was
Okay.
inspired by him
This is not good.
is totally there, and frankly, she's kind of got a point.
We are surrounded.
Stark would not be Iron Man without his money.
Damn it. So much for Plan B.
Travel pylon is useful for exploring terrain far away from the base. When built, works as a fast travel point as well as a regular pylon that connects to other structures. It comes equipped with a charging station for replenishing synergy. Nice. That's good to know. So, it gives me the ability to make my own fast travel points. Okay. What are you? Not sure what you are, but okay, we're not going. Doing your exotic metals. Okay, that's just regular metals. We're not going to focus on that for now. Okay. How do do I get back, though? Oh, okay. I heard that light beeping too. I'm not sure what that was. Okay, we're gonna head back. Yeah, we're gonna head back. So I need to make myself a couple traveling pylons for sure. And we should have enough rubidium now to make our next. See. Have you reached Sasha in the show yet to know who he's playing? I've only watched the first 3 episodes. Yeah, I'm thinking Doctor is who I should wake up next. Oh, nope. Can't do Doctor yet. We could do Scientist. Can do a Refiner. That's the bedtime. Okay. I'm thinking, honestly, Scientist is our next one. Yeah, we're gonna do Scientist. Okay, is that what you're talking about? I wasn't sure who you were talking about. Then yes, I have met previous new AI. Okay, so Scientist, where did we break off? So it was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll be able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good okay, so maybe it wasn't the most profitable decision, but Lena supports it. She says she loves our camping getaways, and the way she listened to you when you told her your plans for your PhD project motivates you like heck. Who said you can't pursue the path of science and be rich? Such a Baron Cohen actor. I hear he's in the show in a capacity, but I'll take. If I have, I haven't recognized him yet. Research comes first. You give Lena a wave as she walks you to the bus for the airport. She's going to be fine. It's only a few months, and she's been busy with her own project anyway. Love the way the two of you can give each other space. Of course, it would be great to move out of that student storm already, but research comes first, always. Drifting apart. The equation said your blackboard stir makes feelings in you. The result is not what you expected. On the other hand, you feel that familiar tingling in your stomach. You may be onto something completely new here. Oh crap, you completely forgot about Lena. She wanted to come and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her and postpone. This is it. You knew it would be a breakthrough. First, the grant, now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Getting an office, maybe? A new set of clothes. You can't go on looking like an underpaid post-grad student. There's going to be a lot of business meetings ahead of you, Jan. Did your research really contribute to finding rubidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech and space exploration could increase the chances of that. You really need to focus. Success is just around the corner. You both change. You look at her in astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature you were back then. Seems like ages ago. Good to see she's done well for herself. You read the contract over and over again. Ally Corp space mining missions want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You've worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now let's get to work. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly? You've heard rumors that in the race for success, Ally Corp's sending just about anyone on these Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. Just one final radio check and you're good to go. Time to sort this mess out in person. I think we're getting, let's see. Yeah, we're getting close to our storage. So I should build some more storage. But first, elevator. I got a researcher, should probably have a research lab. Kind of makes sense, right? Okay, that puts me at... How do I... Okay, hydroponic farm using rapidium to grow vegetables faster. Thanks, ingredients harvest here. You forget about eating mush. At least for some. Should I? Ah, but where would I put it? I could put it here if I move those two. Calls. I have bad news about our way around.
Okay. I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is fast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it. Holy shit. What now? I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve? So now I'm smart, huh? Still, even I might not be enough. But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick.
The scientist. He could look for a solution in that research lab you built.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Scientist was right call. Doing all right?
Hi there. You doing all right?
I don't know. All right, I guess, but I'm still trying to find sense in this plot twist.
You're doing great.
You're dealing with it really well. Great job. Huh. Long time since I heard those two words put together. But yeah, focusing on the work helps me keep my demons at bay. Just don't push yourself. You don't need to prove anything. Really? That's hard when everybody takes you for a useless loser. You're anything but useless. We really need your mining skills here. Wow. That's new. But is it really me you need? I mean, with this change, am I still the same person I was? Relax. You're still the same dude, but you have both arms now. You're healed. Doesn't feel that
I
simple.
was hoping that'd be.
Don't worry about it too much. No. I'll try. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Is that the ball from the Titan Tigers game? That's right. I knew you'd be excited. Yeah. So many good memories linked to this one. Yeah. They scored the last goal of the season with that ball, after everyone wrote them off. Maybe it's a sign that we can make it as well. Thanks.
Oh, we've got a phone call. Ring ding dong. Ring a ding 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 dong. Maxwell.
Hello?
Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Yeah. I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed. They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine. But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a pioneering discovery. Your discovery.
So, do people know I found rupidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Not sure what you mean.
Limited circle, huh? Bullshit. The public has a right to know about such things.
I like your passion, Jan. You're an honest man. But you're under enough pressure already. We don't need the media to go berserk or the stock market to overreact. We don't need chaos down here while all our
Fabulous,
efforts
so you
should
wanna talk with him?
concentrate on supporting you up there. Your task is difficult enough,
Gotcha. I think
and
he
failure
meant
is not an
our
option.
prime.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the rupidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rupidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
It rings a bell. Didn't he make that old
Mousetrap.
game about rats or something?
You're probably talking about The Plague. Close, but it was a book. One about humans, too. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate rupidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now, constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dulski.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Thanks.
Of course, I would lie to you if I said your work is done. You've probably noticed how different rupidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
So, you're afraid the rupidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting rupidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking. Constructing a rupidium ark should be your primary focus now.
Sounds like a big task. I should get to it straight away.
It is a big task, Jan. But it's worth every effort. I hope you realize the
Call it an
gravity
ark.
of the moment.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
You're right. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp. But for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now,
I
I'd
think
love
we
to
were the
keep
te-
on
we may
chatting,
have
but
been
I
test.
really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
What will happen to my altars when we get back?
I don't know. Yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here, but I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely.
Tells me I can't right there.
But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
What? Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
We will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
No. I'm good.
Rapidium Arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
Oof. Similar to that. All right, so got. We're gonna go down to the refinery. For the greenhouse, we haven't actually checked this out yet. Okay. Not an important thing of this at the moment, but good to know. Efficiencies there. Not gonna do any research yet, but we'll take a look. Oh, we got ads starting in about a minute here. And I'm tired.
Evacuation functionality.
It's time to sleep. New altar is ready. Let's go and say hi.
Try those veggies out.
He was cloned with it. Is Prime the only one using the bedroom? Yeah, everybody else gets to use a dormitory.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Well, I'll be damned.
I spotted a few loose screws here and there. Makes me wonder if you're not trying to break
okay?
things to look busy.
Surprisingly. Okay.
If you're bored enough to
Especially
start
considering what
conspiracy
I'm
theories, I can find you something to do. Easy, I'm just
Very
messing with you.
Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What? How much rupidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough? Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rupidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, you're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information, and that's the interesting part. Yeah, our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board, but there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now? Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately? Well, in that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
Yeah, just a little. We are going to assign him to the research lab, though. Oh, that's right. I was going. I need to work on. I need to get. See, we need. Oh, okay. So we can use pylon components to make travel pylons. Okay. So I need. I'm gonna say I need 2 mining outposts, and we're gonna do a couple more drill cartridges. May take me all day, apparently. Okay, or at least a goodly portion.
To the safer evacuation functionality manual.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump over here. They said I don't have to go around now. Okay, so we're gonna follow this way to the Rupidium. Thankfully, I don't need, since I'm gonna have this, I'm not gonna need the travel pylon just yet. Oh, even better. So we've got the Rupidium outpost now. Still need to figure out how to clear that out. But we're gonna go over to this rock blockade. Blockade? Oh, we got the rock blockade up there too. Okay, so we need to go the long way. Well, poop. If nothing else, I can always set down a travel pylon, however far I get. that bleep bleep bleep's down there. Okay. Trying to figure out where the bleep 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 was coming from.
Hey, what's this? It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Okay, so we want to stay away from there for now. That was unfortunate because I wanted to kind of go that way because that's where the block-offs were. Okay, well, I'm going to go back and set up a travel pylon there so I can actually fast travel there later. I guess it has to be connected. I'm gonna have to research those anomalies. Or get some input on those anomalies at least. See. Who's an alpha that we know that might know something about anomalies? Found something peculiar.
I found something peculiar on the planet. What exactly was peculiar about it? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity.
what are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interval. The what? Interval. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane. Yeah, it felt like something was materializing from out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point. The spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. We need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one.
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally. Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience,
I'm mentally
I'd
damaged
love
from
to
a new
pick your
alters?
brain.
I don't say mentally
You
damaged.
think you could
but
mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you? Hey, you've just crossed out every team-building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way round. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed. So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone. Yeah. I understand how lousy that must feel.
Yeah, he likes to nerd out.
Honestly, I don't think you do. But I hope we're not going to sit around crying about it. There's work to be done. Here and now. That's true. Well, let's get to it then.
Let's check out scale mail. Oh,
I'm so glad we have a proper dormitory now. Right? I was one night of sleeping on the floor away from blowing this whole thing up. Wait, really? Nah, man. I'm just messing with you. Can't get rid of you.
But they have different outlets to do. If we're just gonna have different facial hair, that'd be tough. Agreed. Said he was in the womb. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, he's just... Yeah, Tech is apparently not a fan of the miner.
Evacuation functionality then.
Okay, well, it's time for my guy to go to sleep.
Such events, please refer to the SABA evacuation.
Uh-oh, technician.
Man, I'm telling you, we need it.
And I'm telling you, this is the least important of our priorities. You have got to be kidding me.
So... I need to go to the greenhouse. I thought we had quality food. Oh no, I had a package. I could do a package of 10. Okay, so yeah, we'll do a package of 10. I take most of the day, but
Come and find me when you have a moment.
okay, we'll work on that in a little while. Well, right now we're not going against the clock, but I'm sure at some point we'll trigger something that puts a clock back on it, most likely.
So, did you find a solution to our problem?
Yes, it's super simple. We'll build a bridge.
Oh, just like that?
Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle.
Wow, great. Sounds exciting.
Yes, but...
Oh, here we go.
cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live, but not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one.
Versant?
Versatile synthetics program. One of my undergraduate students went to work for them, had some impressive achievements, including designing bridge anchors for heavy exploration equipment. You'd think it would be obvious, but no.
Tell me about it. It It's so typical of Ally Corp to send people on a mission and then leave them stranded without proper equipment. I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act. You are in touch with mining operations, right? Yeah, I am. Why? Next time you talk to someone from mining ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple. You'll see. All right, will do.
Finish up. We'll finish up the greenhouse. Oh, may not. Okay, we'll have to come finish that tomorrow.
Functionality manual. To the saber evacuation.
Looks like I see.
I'm not getting any connection from mining ops. Any idea how I can ask them for those blueprints? Didn't they push you to mine rubidium? Report getting the job done, and someone will turn up. Trust me, I know how this company works. Okay, thanks.
Okay, so how are we doing for general meals? We should be okay. Poor technician is just not having a good time. Yeah, 10 males. We'll come back to it though. Okay.
Functionality manual.
Alright, let's get some sleep.
The evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky and the quantum computer.
Okay, so that is what I needed to confirm. He's snooty but helpful. Yeah.
God, find some time for me. We gotta talk.
Wait, affects disability. We can heal status. I'll just read and help the trigger if they rest in an infirmary, which we don't have an infirmary built.
To the saber evacuation.
Means now I gotta build an infirmary. And I don't have enough. Minerals. Okay. So we need more minerals. Okay, so I am going to see what happens when I assign our miner over to the enhanced Minerals outpost. He's well, right. He's injured, but go check him out. We'll have to see when he gets back. No, it looks like Miner hurt himself. Okay, yeah, I'll have to wait till they get back. The question becomes, we have to find a way past the anomaly. We're gonna go see what happens when I approach the anomaly. Welcome back, by the way. You predict something anomalous? Yeah. Okay, that hurts. Okay. So yeah, I can't go there. I can't get past. I don't have a way past it. Unless I just. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can just kind of slip through it. Oh, they're little bubbles of anomaly. Oh, this is a minerals deposit. Oh, real minerals. Okay, this is an actual minerals deposit. Okay.
Huh. That must be another one of those cargo drops. Except that doesn't look like the crew's personal luggage.
Damaged chip. Game of Dodge the Death
Might be
Bubble.
worth checking out.
Indeed. Okay, let's go back and get our...
Huh. Looks like some kind of device. Maybe there's a way I could use it.
Yeah, doing the Ingress fields again, indeed. Yeah, we're getting closer. There, finally. Alright, so this... Don't know that I have enough pylons to get me back, but we will try. In fact, we definitely don't have enough pylons, we only got one left. To go build some more, but we're actually going to go ahead and go up here. We can fast travel now. I believe we can fast travel. Oh no, we cannot fast travel without a connection, so... Cool! And this is where we will connect. Okay, yes, so I'm going to go back to base, start building some more pylons. First, we're going to go talk to everybody. Ethan, Peter.
Our own greenhouse, huh? Never thought I'd be so hyped up about vegetables.
Machinery is... I found a curious device.
Look what I found. Any idea what it could be?
Let's see. It looks like a qubit chip.
Qubit chip?
Yeah. Like an enhanced storage for quantum computing operations. It could be useful for increasing the efficiency of our QC unit. Not to mention accessing new tech in the research lab.
Broken.
It looks broken.
Perceptive. A little love in the workshop should get it up and running.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Something you want to talk
Hey,
about?
you wanted to talk about something?
Yeah,
What is it?
I need something to, you know, keep me going. I feel like shit.
What do you mean?
The arm that I lost in an accident. It's weird, but it hurts. I mean, fuck, it hurts.
Wait a minute. Isn't phantom pain supposed to work the other way around? Like, if you had an arm and then you lost it, then it hurts.
What? I don't know. It's your arm, not mine. Damn, everything is so fucked up in here. I am not some kind of wimp, so if I say it hurts, it really fucking hurts, alright?
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Alright, so, you know there's only one way to deal with it, right? Numb the son of a bitch.
What are you talking about?
Painkillers, what else? Tramadol, hydrocodone, codeine, or that shit you doped me with before. That should do the trick.
Thoughts? This one's a rough one. He's an addict. We know he's an addict. We know giving him more will make him feel better, but it's not going to be better in the long term. Yeah.
What? I'm not giving you any more of that stuff. It's too strong.
Come on, bro. I'm not a kid. I know what I'm doing. Spent half my fucking life on painkillers.
That's exactly why I'm not giving you more. They're highly addictive, and I don't want your head messed up.
Oh, come on.
This is probably just a psychosomatic problem. You're still in shock after waking up with a different body.
Psycho what? Just give me those goddamn pills.
No, it's all in your head. Just wait it out, and I'm sure it will pass.
You know what? Fuck you, sadist.
Feel bad, but
Evacuation functionality.
okay, we're not going to do any more work here, but see here. Oh no, that's I don't need that many. We'll do 6. Okay, and we're going to change assignments for the day. We're going to have him working the workshop. We're doing we need more organic, so okay. We're gonna keep him technician on organics for now. We do have enough rubidium to make another altar. Let's see. I know we can't get the doctor yet. Oh, actually. We need those refined. So yeah.
To the saber evacuation functionality manual.
Where's it going? Oh no. Yeah, we're pretty much out of filters, unfortunately. I don't think I have anything that I can refine. can. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna. Well, we're not gonna have miners sitting in enriched metals because that's just metals and organics combined. So we'll definitely have him working on the just minerals once we get that confirmed. Okay, so. Oh, Jan wants to talk about this again. He is in the kitchen.
I can see that you're angry. Just leave me alone. Come on, let me help. What do you usually do when you feel like this?
I haven't yet, no.
I don't know. Go to a bar, I guess. Nothing better than a bottle of cheap, lukewarm beer, am I right? You can't always suppress your emotions. That's dangerous. Don't patronize me. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Let's add more drama. Why not? Okay, let's see. Oh, we've reached our branching limit, so we can't do any more altars anyhow. So, alright. So, that isn't an option at this point. Okay, I think it's 9:50, so
Depending on the circumstances.
I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and for the 2 optional tasks. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and sleep it off. And we're going to end out for the night. We'll be back next Wednesday. All right. So that is going to pause that there. We're just go ahead and move on back over to this screen. And we're going to end things out for the night. Let's see, how many people do we have? A bunch of people here today? Can't tell. Screen that I normally have that shows that is not up. That's okay. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and end things up. And I'm going to kick out of it. I'm going to get, yeah, it's low key so far. It's nice that it's survival without zombies trying to kill you. Nothing wrong with that type of game. It's just not my. It's survival without the pounding heart stress, which is nice. There's still a hey, you gotta press on. You have to progress. You can't just stick around and Minecraft the whole time. But there's obvious progression. There's kind of an on rails progression, but that you're able to do at your own pace and speed, which I enjoy. So yeah, definitely enjoying this particular game. We are going to go ahead and end things up for the night without a raid tonight. We will be back on Monday with what is likely going to be the final episode of South of Midnight. Then next Wednesday we'll be back with more The Altars. The resource management involved interactions with people, all variants. Yeah, Yeah, exactly. I'm totally enjoying this game. Yeah, yeah. So we'll back on Monday and Wednesday next week. I hope you folks have yourselves a lovely 4th of July if you celebrate it. If you don't, I understand. There are many reasons, not all of them just being that you don't live in the country that celebrates it. But take care of yourselves, people. Be good to yourselves. Be good to those around you. Take care of your loved ones. Be good people. And until I see you next time, come on, lovelies. That's ended.